Hi, hello you guys, my name is Elefv, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to the 5th and last day of Haul Week. It should probably be called Haul Month, to be honest, considering how long it's taking me to film these 5 videos that I promised you, but oh well. For the last day I thought I would give you my picks from H&M, which is a brand that I've not shopped in years, to be honest, but you guys always DM me asking me to give you more affordable options, or like certain times not every retailer is available worldwide, so I thought H&M would be a great option considering they're pretty much everywhere in the world and they're like super inexpensive. Well, I actually forgot how inexpensive they were, and I may have gone a little bit overboard with like my picks. I just got too excited with how cheap things were. Like everything was around under £20, and like I couldn't find anything from the previous haul that was less than like 30. So yeah, we have about like 8 pieces to go through today, but I'll try to be fast, don't worry, and also I'll have everything linked in the description below in case you want to check anything out. So if that sounds good, let's get straight on with the video because there's construction happening like literally outside the door, and yeah, I think they're on the lunch break, so we gotta do this fast. Okay, first up I got this resort shirt, or that's how they call it online at least, in light blue. I love color around summertime, so anything like pastel or light colored, oh you bet I'm getting it. This shirt is a part of a collaboration with Timmy Eyewear, which you're not familiar with. They're a sunglasses brand that I've kind of recently discovered through Instagram, but they've been popping like a lot. I'm not sure how they ended up doing clothes with H&M considering they're most famous for their sunglasses, but it looks cool, looks cute, so I'm here for it, no complaint. It's quite of a retro inspired shirt with a light blue color, and most of the collaboration features a lot of the pastel shades, very vintagey, very easy to wear, like whether you're heading to the beach or even for a cocktail downtown, it works great. Can't wait to be able to do that, not gonna lie. Moving on, I got this striped round neck t-shirt. I know there's nothing special about these items, but sometimes it's the simple things that make the difference, people. Also, like, H&M is not very famous of being like super fashion forward, so we gotta stick with what we have in here, but I'm not complaining. Not complaining at all, because we do need our basics as much as we need our spicy items. I have a lot of striped shirts, like a very summer staple, especially when I don't know what to wear and I'm by the beach. You just throw that on and it has a nautical vibe, so it goes very well with the theme. But what I've realized is that I only have blue striped shirts, and that needed to change. This pistachio green white striped t-shirt is like a breath of fresh air in the striped t-shirt market. Where do I come up with these things? Sometimes I wonder. And a great piece to start with all the green items that I showed you in the past few hauls, because looking back through my videos I realized there's just so much tie-dye and there's so much green colors. I surely must have an obsession with these two things, which I've never realized. The fit of it is also great. I got in a size small and it fits me very nicely, actually sits very well on my body. And also, like, somehow I ended up having 2 of these. I think I did the order so kind of like fast that I didn't realize that I have up a lot of items, so a lot of different colors from what I initially wanted, and somehow I ended up with 2 t-shirts of these. Next up, I got this relaxed fit t-shirt. I've just been so obsessed with the oversized trend lately. It kind of started around winter time when I invested in some like oversized shirts to kind of layer, and then I kind of continued wearing them up to now, and now I am buying pretty much everything oversized, including my t-shirt. And to be honest, my oversized items are the ones that I wear the most from the pieces in my wardrobe. They look great either you just wear them on their own, like you tuck them in the pants, or even just layer them up with shirts, like hoodies, cardigans. There's just so many ways you can style an oversized item, and you can wear them throughout the whole year, starting off with like wearing it on its own during summertime, but then also being able to layer it up over winter time, just because you have that fabric poking through the layers and just gives a different dynamic to the outfit. And then you got like all these bright, nice summery colors that are just so hard to ignore. I think the website talks about like 6 different hues of this same fit, but I personally love the blue and the yellow one the most, just because I love the baby blue color of this, and I actually already own a yellow oversized t-shirt. I told you I'm obsessed. They're in a sturdy cotton material, so it keeps its oversized shape nicely, and they're literally like so cheap. It was so hard to contain myself not to get more hues, especially like there was a striped one as well, which I really wanted because I have striped, I have pistachio striped, but I don't have oversized striped. See what I mean here? Everything is so cheap that you just wanna buy everything. Now we're gonna need something to pair all these t-shirts and shirts that we got, so what is more versatile than a cotton shorts? I call these the classic vacation shorts. They're in a dark brown color, and you guys know how much I love dark hues in here. They go pretty much with every color, but most importantly, they're also slimming. They're also very comfortable to wear, they're made from cotton, and they're elasticated with a drawstring waist and a fake fly to give that formal touch to it. Although I'm not sure how wearable they are for like a drink situation, I think the material and the drawstrings makes it a little bit too casual for me. Like when you go on vacation, you want to make sure that you have your A game on and you're like a 10 out of 10, and I think this would make me look more of like an 8. Wow, this sounds so narcissistic. You get what I mean, like the material is more like a beachwear. But for any other occasion during like the whole holiday, I would gladly wear them all the way from breakfast to like being by the beach to like an evening stroll. These just look great and they're just so easy to put on and wear with a t-shirt or like with a shirt over, and they look great. I actually accidentally ended up getting the brown color. I was meant to get the blue one. Not sure what happened here. I'm gonna have to check my order. But I also really like the brown ones. I think if you already have your blue ones, it's good to invest in some more colors, so a brown is a good option, especially when you have like more earthy kind of tones for the rest of your outfit. It will look a lot better. Moving on, we have another short sleeve shirt, because you can just never have enough of them, especially where they are in a green color. I think this is probably the most toned down color that I got in this haul, which is crazy to think because I don't know how I ended up getting so many bright light colors. I think it must have been the sunset that we'll be having in the UK the past days, because it just messes with your head, I'm telling you. It messes with your head without realizing. The shirt is more of a serious color. It's still like I'm here to play because it has that camp color with a deep v-neck, but like I'll behave while everybody's watching. What am I saying again? You get the vibe, right? Please tell me you do. It's more of like a muted color, that's what I mean. It's a great option to have to style with your brown and cream colors, like a brown chino or like a cream jeans, and I've been getting so many items around this color palette that I thought that this shirt would be a great addition. I like the longer sleeves too. It brings out a more boxier fit and it kind of spices up the look, and I must admit that it sits a lot better than the first shirt that I showed you from with the Timmy collaboration, and I got in a same size. It's a bit looser, so I don't actually need to size up, whereas maybe in the first one it could be an option, to be honest, because the last button was not closing very well, let's just say that. Okay, next up we have another pair of trousers, and they are these linen fit trousers. They are washed linen trousers in a relaxed fit and have an elasticated drawstring to add the extra comfort. I love pieces like this that they just look so luxurious on the outside, but also you just feel so comfortable wearing them and you don't have to suffer to look good, if that makes sense. Linen is such an elegant fabric to wear and perfect for summer, as it's very breathable and airy, keeping your temperature low even when it's 30 degrees. And that is just cultural reset. These are definitely the trousers to wear on that fancy like holiday dinner that you know you're gonna get wasted on, because why not? Like, it's summer, go for it. I would personally pair it up with another linen t-shirt or just a simple white tee, anything that's airy and breathable, because this is like so flowy. You don't want to have anything structured on top. You just want to continue with that breathable like summery vibe. So yeah, I feel like going along with like lightweight fabrics is the best option for a look like that. I think they come in like 2 or 3 colors on the website, and again, I'm pretty sure I picked the white one. I don't know how I ended up with gray, but to be honest, it's a lot more slimming, and with a tapered fit, it works a lot better with me, because I'm sure I've picked a lot of white like trousers from Arket, and I'm never feel too comfortable with them, because obviously linen is such a lightweight fabric that it gets also your body shape. Maybe going with a darker color is finally gonna make me wear linen, because even though I really like it as a fabric, I just think that here it doesn't feel very comfortable. And last but not least, we need to have a jacket, because it may just get cold in that imaginary holiday that we're going. So I picked up this like white kind of utility jacket. It is in a sturdy jersey with a cutaway collar, pressed studs down in the front, and a yoke at the back. It also has these 2 flap chest pockets here on the front, giving it more of like this utility look. But what I love about it the most is just that it feels so soft. Like, you have no idea. It almost kind of reminds me like when I would go and visit my grandmom during summer, and I would sit on her balcony, and then during the night like it would get chilly, so she would bring me like her jackets to wear, and they're always the softest, most like cuddliest pieces that I could wear. It almost like feels like that. It's a very thin jacket, but it's still like keeping that cottony like teddy-esque feel. I got this in a size small, which is my usual size, and it fits me very nicely. But if you want to, you could potentially size up to a medium or large if you want a more oversized fit. But I think for the material of this is so soft and it's not very structured, it's good to have like a more fitted jacket. I'm scared going for a larger size, it may just end up being a little bit too flabby. Also, there are a lot of color options online. There are darker tones as well. I know that white is quite intimidating to wear like as a jacket just because it takes so much of your outfit. So yeah, you can definitely pick as blue as well as a more of a starting point if you're not feeling that comfortable going for a full blown like white. Yeah, and that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel. It really does help me grow. I hope you enjoyed whole week, because officially this was the last day of whole week month, kind of a month, to be honest. For more daily fashion, make sure to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, which I'll have linked both on the description below. I post it twice a day, and there's a lot of outfit inspiration for you guys. If there's anything else that you'd like to see, feel free to drop me down a message below, or just send me a DM on Instagram. I love listening to you guys' suggestions. But till I see you again, I hope you're keeping safe, and bye bye.